What's up, guys? It's your boy Turnbuster65 back up in this. Today we are playing a game called GunHouse, sort of an arcade style of game combining the matching element of mobile games and guns. Kind of dope, not gonna lie. Also, this is post commentary as I made a recording mistake, but I think it'll work out well. It's gonna be a little bit of talking, a little bit of podcasty. Let's see it here. Let's get right into it, baby. Here we go, man. So starting off over here, you see those two little blocks over there. It's kind of a little a matching grid, like I said earlier. Over here it's a 6x3, and now the objective to this is you want to either move those blocks. You move it 1, 2, or 3 so the blocks above can fall. Now they need a fall to form a block, whether it be as small as a 2x2 block. It could be as big as a 6x3. It could be, it's basically just a minimum of 2x2. So once you get that block over there, you gotta slide it to the left. It becomes a gun, depending on where that block is, where you slide it to. And then if you slid to the right, it becomes a special, which you're gonna see right here. Boom, look at those fireballs juicing up that guy right there. See those skulls up there too? The skulls kind of cling on. Those are like X levels right there. They always want to cling on. They never want to let go. And then right there, look at that special right there. Death from above, baby, not death from below. Guy got skulls. Certainly ain't no average Joe. I was about to call God a hoe. That was gonna be disrespectful. That was gonna be disrespectful to God. Let me find out I'm being disrespectful to God. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, when I first did this, it took me a long while to figure out the golden recipe to get these blocks to form as blocks. Now also, you see up there at the top right there when it says matching, if I get a block and I move it right or left, if it's over there, that pulsating block up top, that's considered a match. It's not a continuous combo, so you can make a match. Say you can make a block with the skulls, and then the next thing is the dragons. If I make the block the dragons and then I move it over to the side, it's matching times 2 or matching 2x. But if I make a block of anything else and then push it over there, that ruins the match. You see right there, I ruined the match with the dragon, so now the match is just times 1. Am I certain what that does? Not really. I'm not gonna lie. I think in terms, all I know is if you slide a block and it's a matching block with what's up top, it makes either the gun or the special more effective. And if you slide a block of a non-matching quote-unquote block up there, then it's just a generic form. So that's all I know about that. Let's go right here, see these robots get ethered by these humongous fireballs, turn them into Kung Pao metal chicken. Oh, Kung Pao, oh my lord, I can't talk today. Oof. Plan to go see my father after this, I'm not gonna lie. I thought at first to kind of cut this out, but I want to cut this out and then have to do commentary over that and do all this. Screw it. We're just gonna make it like these. Look at all them devoured. Hold on, babe. They shooting lasers up over here. Got freaking robots. Not gonna lie, this gives me a bit of a Mega Man vibe. I don't know if you can see, but just the futuristic aspect and then the little flatness of it gives me a bit of Mega Man. Like I could see this being a Mega Man spin-off, 1 or 2. To have a dog named, I don't know, freaking Cryptoman, or no, Mega Bull, like a pit bull, Mega Man, Mega Bull. Nah, okay, cool. Speaking of cool, now we got this little nice igloo, baby, and we got this Aborigine music going on. Aborigine or didgeridoo music going on. Aborigine those are Native Americans, and this is Australian. Kind of Australian dubstep. Is that xenophobic to say? I don't care. But yeah, look at that right there. Now instead of jizzing on people with the heat, we're gonna jizz on them with the cool, chill, the Febreze, the brisk, if you will. Ooh, that was an accidental rhyme. Let me chill. Let me chill. All right, cringe aside. Look at this. Now we get a little bit better. So if it's just 2, with this 2, it's fine. But once we get to 3, just look how I crumble, baby. crumble and stumble. Because my mind didn't grasp the formula of how to build works. It took me a while. Oof. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna like this chill skull combo. What do you want to call it? What do you call it? Necrophiliice? Necrophiliice. No, that sounds like something very perverted and weird that originated from Pennsylvania. I'm gonna chill on that. No, literally, I'm gonna chill on that. Oof. Well, I don't know. Well, I guess I can talk about stuff over here. So, tomorrow I go back to work. So my work schedule is I work Mondays, and then Tuesdays and Wednesdays I'm generally off. And Thursday, Friday, Saturday is when I work. I just work the closing shift. In the past, since I started working there were times where I had to cover shifts because I work as a receptionist, and one of the receptionists was getting surgery for their shoulder. Oh man, they need more than their shoulder just to fix themselves, let me just say. No disrespect to body sizes out there and shapes, but listen, if you're gonna complain about something over here, ain't gonna try to take the effort to get stronger. That's all I'ma say, and keep it that way, baby. Woo. I also like this little freeze frame over here. So you get, it says 18 seconds. But for me, I feel it's 16, to be honest. It feels like 17. I don't know. What else feels like 17? Rape. Because technically that's statutory rape. Unless you're 2 or 3 years. I don't know, certain states got the age of consent. Not 18, I got it 17 or 16. So technically, if you're a 17-year-old and you getting that, well, I think in terms of the age of consent, no, yeah, the age of consent. I mean, in terms of being legal, it's 18, but in terms of typing over here, it'd be 16 and 45. Some people will let that ish slide because legally, that's not a problem. Anyway. Oh yeah, and also for some reason I'm a caretaker. I don't know what the thing with that is, but we just gonna ignore that and move on to the next one, baby. The reason why you're gonna see those little delays is because I was reading it in a voice, so that's the reason for it. Also, I just noticed, I noticed the dog son, but I never noticed, is the moon a dog too? What the frick? No, we got a Crip sun and a blood moon. Wait, hold on. I gotta think of names for this. Oh, these enemies are puppies. Oh, I mean, the starting enemies are puppies over here. By the way, there are multiple days and such. So days go by. I think it's dusk, dawn, dawn, noon, dusk. There we go. That's how the days operate. So it's 3. And then in the dusk stage is when you'll see the boss. Oof. I mean, I made it pretty far right now. I'm not going to spoil where I am, but trust me, dogs aren't the only thing you're going to see in this game. I mean, you already seen robots. You already see those little weird alien dudes. You see those little freaking... What's the name of that freaking squid from Futurama? Revolves. Also, there is a store function that you kindly see over there. I'm not someone that wants to upgrade and do all this and that stuff because I see objectives on the bottom. I like to give myself a little bit of a challenge, but you can see there, we're still at 2. I just thought about it. I don't think we get the 3 guns until we beat this part over here, but you'll see it. What I mean by 3 gun is 3 different types of guns. With 3 different types of blocks, that'll give you 3 different types of guns and specials. Oof. I say out of these first 3 over here, my favorite is the snow because, of course, who doesn't like freezing or slowing down enemies? The general purpose of ice in almost any video game. But look at that. Look at that, it's freaking frozen jizz pummeled onto their face. Who wouldn't want to see that? Onto weird grabby dog bots. Oof. Also, they're getting back into this construction, so I better be careful over here. Better not be doing any banging, I swear. I mean, what they're doing right now, they're supposed to be, they've been replacing the stairs in our apartment complexes. I don't know if I said that or not. But if I did, I apologize. But yeah, basically today they just came and we live on the second floor, so we got a balcony instead of a porch. And so they took off the balcony. What they're gonna do is build temporary stairs on the balcony. They're gonna start working on the stairs. They're basically just replacing the wood in the stairs. That's about it. Just, yeah, as you see right there, if I slid that block on the bottom right instead of left, I could have made the block fall, and then that would have been in the row, and then push it. Yeah. See, just mistakes like that I was messing up there. It didn't take me a while. You think someone that's good at Tetris, well, I wouldn't say good at Tetris. Oof. Comparison to people that are like that, no. But in terms of someone that can match up well and use their brain, I say I'm decent. I watched a dude named Nintendo Capri Sun, and that mother lover is one of those people that legit. Remember the Tetris 100 thing that was free on Switch years ago? I'm assuming there's still people on that, but boy, just looking at that, I could never. The Pac-Man one is just kind of dumb, because Pac-Man, while it does take skill over here, it's also some luck. So Tetris is pure, well, Tetris also has luck, but it's less luck based than Pac-Man, which is just trying to get around the ghost and hoping, just reading AI moves, just praying and hoping. I mean, I have, what is it, freaking, is it Nintendo? I think it is. There's a thing out years ago, I think it's one, be on the Switch, where I tried the, I forgot what I was playing on. I'll just go ahead and say it was basically a thing where you can get to the final level of classic arcade games. There was one for the final level of Pac-Man, and the ghost literally move at such a pace where you can do nothing but hope and pray. And my dad was someone who's really good at Pac-Man. I've seen him. He gets up high on Pac-Man. He was someone that was good at Pac-Man. He's also good at Mario. So me and my dad, we played a bunch of classic games because I had a NES. And you're asking, how old am I? Well, I'm not old enough to exactly experience long walk. Well, technically I could, but I was never much interested in downloading free music and such. I was more so interested in gay Luigi, very dumb and childish YouTubers, especially the Gmod, Sparta. I don't know why I got interested in it. This is Sparta! You see freaking figures such as Sonic getting kicked, Mario, and all this and that, and no, the Vanos Gmod was years after that. All that was 2008. Vanos started Gmod until 2011, 2012, I want to say. Yeah, I was an OG Vanos watcher, man. Like, literally, we was watching YouTube on the Xbox over here, and somehow we just get into GTA, and literally I was watching with somebody else, Vanos, and then that's how I just became a fan. And then in terms of YouTube past the YouTube loops, I was watching this Total Drama Island stuff. But it was Smash Bros. Edition. And somehow that led me over to finding the Runaway guys, who are a dope group of people. I haven't watched their stuff lately, but no, I've been rocking with them for pretty much years. I'm gonna say I'm one of their first viewers over here, because at just one point they just had Smash Bros, and then they had Smash Bros, and they had a couple other games, but they mainly had Smash Bros, Mario Party, a couple other stuff, and that was just basically it, because I watched all the videos at the time. And around that time, I want to say it was around 200, more or less. So yeah. And then I stuck with them for years, watched them through their Jeopardy, through their exclusive Wii games over here, and then the little charity streams that they've done here around. I peeped into one or two post. I wasn't in the charity stream itself, but it was kind of cool. Yeah. The people I watched early on YouTube has changed much over time, because I went from watching people such as the Runaway Guy, Josh Chipson, Tech Toucans, D6, who is unfortunately now eBay for a long time, that sort of thing too. I know PewDiePie and started getting bigger up around 2013, 2014, around there, and so did Markiplier. I never became into Markiplier until I would say 2013. It was at least a few months before the Five Nights at Freddy's video that he did, which is certainly the cornerstone, if not one of the cornerstones of this channel. Let's see. I watched, well, at that time, old Mark was around, what, 2012, 2011 stuff over here. So I did a lot of deep diving into YouTuber stuff. There are certain videos of now YouTubers that delete because of copyright reasons, kind of things they've said over here, or just haven't hold up against the test of time. There was stuff that he was doing, such as the freaking, like all the Slender Man spoofs, or one with Shrek, and he did a few of them with Yami Mash. I remember that. The Teletubbies one, and oh my goodness. Is this gonna be just some reminiscing rambling we're doing over here? I'm not even paying attention to this. Look at this. Mother lovers are getting creamed out here. Getting creamed on ice cream. Cream on top of cream, for real. We're just breezing through this. But yeah, you can see right there, I was struggling. You see, I was just constantly just moving it back and forth. See, I didn't realize right there, if I just moved those 2 blocks to the right, I could have formed this snow block. So yeah, I was lost in this, to be honest with you. I was very much lost. I don't even know what to say. Oh my gosh, look at the background over here. This is some 2013 Nickelodeon stuff with this background. I can see this being some sort of weird SpongeBob Attack on the Power of the Juju sort of mashup right over here. Maybe freaking Fanboy and Chum Chum in some weird story universe. I don't know. This is a mix between Nickelodeon and, I would say, modernish Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network. Nice little mashup over there. Right there, that's Mrs. Puff's face, and then that one of those smaller pyramids in the middle, that's SpongeBob, and then that right one reminds me of Bob from Monsters Inc. Not Monsters Inc. Monsters vs. Aliens. There, that movie. Yeah, you remember that movie and show? You a real one. I found it to be kind of dope. And I liked the show on it, to be honest. It was fine. Yeah, it wasn't the best, but it was fine. I certainly admire it. See, me right now, looking at myself in the past, it's just frustrating. Because there's certain things, I don't know. For me, I like puzzle games. And when I watch people do puzzles, 8 out of 10 times, I'll say 8 out of 10 times, I can figure out the puzzle before them. I'm looking at them. If it's something obvious, I'm just looking at them saying, what are you doing? Bro, do you not see that? But whenever I play a puzzle, I become one of those people over here. My brain just goes stupid. And then when I'm editing videos over here, I go look at myself later and say, I'm such an idiot. Yeah, so there's your little dose of hypocrisy there. We're not gonna talk about this little skull design over here. Is that supposed to be Mini Grimm or Sans, his little brother? I don't know. You be the judge down below. Shoot. Ooh, just reminiscing about old stuff. I don't know if y'all remember, but Cartoon Network, it was 2007. It was either late 2007 or early 2008. I remember this in 2nd grade. Cartoon Network came out with this sort of, not MMO, well, kind of MMO-ish sort of game on our website over here, where basically you can go on, hop on, make a little account through their website, and you can be any cartoon character at the time, use their powers, that sort of thing, basically save the world. They had characters from K&D, Billy and Mandy, Foster's Home, Dexter's Lab, and a bunch of other characters and such over here. It's basically a Cartoon Network equivalent to Wizard 101, which I never played that game. I wanted to, but unfortunately my computer couldn't ever handle the processing of it. I couldn't handle the processing of that Cartoon Network game either. Well, to an extent. I don't know. I couldn't get on that game. I think at that time it was just kind of slow to begin with, because there's a lot of kids that are trying to get on it, and computers weren't processing as fast as computers are nowadays. With the amount of freaking processors, the freaking rapid increase in HD with 720p, 1080p, 4K, and I think there's one 4K. I think 9K? I don't know, someone let me know, but the technology has just been rapidly going by fast. It just amazes me, man. Sorry, ignore my artistic rambling over here. Just get back to this. See, there I was starting to kind of use a bit of my brain and understand, but still, other times. See all that? Saw that right there? I was learning. And also there was just a point where I just started forming stuff and spamming it, because I noticed if I just spam it, it would be better in the long term. And plus my guns weren't as beefy as they were later on in this. Oof. See right there, I was trying to form a square, but I did it retardedly, where it did nothing. And I could have formed a square there, but I pushed it away. Oh, you gotta love yourself, man. You just gotta love yourself. That's what it is. Did I yawn? Yes. Do I care? No, I'm not going to care. Nor will I ever care. Am I gonna pause sometime to let myself breathe? Maybe. George Floyd. Sorry. That's gonna trigger some people. I'm not gonna care too much. Anyway. Every time I look at those words below that skull, I see Negro. I know it's supposed to say Necro, but with the way that C is kind of curved into the R in the sketch of it, it looks like Negro. So my mind just wants to say Negro sometimes. I don't know if I'm the only one there, but yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not even sure why I'm a caretaker over here. I'm not even sure. Yeah, these are human kids. But with me, am I human or am I some form of anthropomorphic creature or anthropomorphic creature? I don't know why every time I think of the word anthropomorphic, I want to put a P in between anthro and morphic, because it sounds better to me for some reason. I don't know if it's the same thing for anybody else, but that's just the general reason why. Woo! Look at that ice cream, man. Why is it angry ice cream? Why is it not happy ice cream? Happy, happy, joy, joy, 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 joy. Yeah, I don't remember the happy, happy, joy, joy song, so I had to do it so one time. Also, the things with the dragons, the matching thing I talked about earlier has nothing to do with dragons come out. That's just how they come out, honestly. The goofy one and then the serious one. I think that's supposed to be a nod to that little, I don't know, that freaking joke. If you've seen that meme before where there's the Hydra heads, where there's, let's go team-wise, where you have the Kansas City Chiefs, the Buffalo Bills, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and then you have the Pittsburgh Steelers. in terms of playoff teams. And basically it just means that one of these things is not like the other, kind of sort of thing. Have you ever reached post-nut clarity and just thought to yourself, what a wonderful world? No, just me? Fair. I don't know, to be honest, post-nut clarity usually gets me depressed. Why? Because I regret doing it. Makes me realize how much of a degenerate I am and how much time I've wasted instead of just bringing that potential to other things. I guess at least such as doing stuff like this, writing, which I haven't even wrote a poem in months. And I love writing poems. Then again, they're on and off. I mean, I haven't even wrote anything for music. Not even music. And I also like stories. I mean, I like writing literature, but in terms of reading literature, that's a different story. I enjoy reading whenever I do it. Do I do it often? Hell to the no, hell no, to the no, no, no. So yeah, there's my answer on that. Not gonna lie, if I was that type of person, I would take a nap right now. But I'm gonna stay awake. People have quieted down. As I said, they were out here at 8 o'clock, and it's now almost 3:30. So yeah, makes a big difference. I can say I like this game's little art style. Comical, cartoony, it's serious. You see that dragon right there. Serious little tongues hanging out, and then you got the derpy dragon that comes out sometimes. The dragon gun is my favorite gun, and then spoiler alert, I've used about 4 other guns than these ones. The dragon gun is my favorite, not just because I beefed it up, but you see right there, look at that dragon. Also looked a little erect there, but we're not going to talk about that. I wouldn't say erect in that meaning of erect. It was curving. It was a little flassy boy. But yeah, basically I like this game's art style. This is definitely suited more for a mobile app. It may be derived from there, but now that I think about it, I think this was a PS Vita game. I think this was for the PS Vita. And there was also a PlayStation 4 and possibly 3 version. I don't know. I can't tell for PlayStation 3 anymore because they got rid of the PlayStation 3 library games. And I'm not even certain. Well, I'm certain you can still play PlayStation 3 games. Just as you can't play PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1. Just the online servers are dead for it, minus, well, Call of Duty games. No, I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, because I was playing Shadow of the Colossus, I was playing freaking a game called Narwhal, which I know y'all seen a few people play that back in the day. So yeah, just basically small games such as that. And Prototype, I had Prototype. Oh man, I wish there was a PS4 version of Prototype. There probably is, but if there's not, oh man, that's a treasure to lose. I did a Let's Play of it. Never finished it, of course. I wish I just played that game for the heck of it, because I liked it. It's one of those infamous Saint Row sort of style of games. I would say it's closer to being infamous than Saints Row, because Saints Row was a multiplayer version of those kind of games, whereas Infamous and Prototype were single player. So the stories were similar too. See, in terms of Infamous, I only played Infamous Second Son, which is a sequel. I think it was a sequel to the trilogy of it, minus First Light and then the Paper Trail DLC, which by the way apparently I got for free. on PlayStation 4. I want to say I played it on PlayStation 3. I want to say, yeah, Infamous Second Son was for PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. I played it on PlayStation 3. I don't remember the DLC. But I guess since you can no longer purchase the DLC, you got the game over here. It just installed a game, or maybe it was just free PlayStation. I don't know, man. Either way, all I know is I got the Paper Trail DLC, and then actually the DLC for the Paper Trail, the sort of niche behind it is that this girl that was killed by someone over here basically had this paper trail power. The power of whatever the freaking, that girl with the neon light. She basically had that power, but it was just in terms of origami. And she ran, she left paper trails. She can also disappear, I believe. She's basically a dead girl. She's just leading us to clues to certain people over here and murders of, I think, someone that had the same power as her. I don't know. But all I know is you find these little origami pieces, you put it in the mail, and then you're supposed to go on this website and see what was uploaded on there to find clues and such. But since that website is dead for a paper trail, basically the game would process forward over here and point you to where you need to go. Now there is one clue that the game doesn't handhold you on, and you just have to go look around and find out for yourself. I think in that Paper Trail DLC itself, you got the thing. Oh yeah, this is the first time I lost a round. This ice cream boss was actually a little tough, and I almost beat it without upgrading, which is pretty surprising. I could have beaten it without upgrading too. Alright, so from here, what I did was basically I bought the beach ball gun, because I forgot to mention that I saw the things for the beach ball being that I need to kill an enemy with a beach ball 8 times, so I bought that. I upgraded the dragon because I was liking the dragon the most, and that was one of the first 2 guns I got, so I did that, and then I upgraded my healing to 3 so I can complete that objective over there. Boom. Now we get back over to here. Put down in the comment section below how many times you think it'll take me to do this level over here, to face off, to beat this ice guy. Let me know before it happens. If the video comes out and you typed your comment 2 hours after it, I'm not gonna believe you. So watch the video and type quickly. Bada bing, bada boom. Also, apparently there was this timed beta going on with YouTube where you can go look in the comment section and straighten it out by the, I guess by the how recent typed the comment, and then how many likes the comments got, and now when someone typed the comment in the video, which I think is kind of cool. Is it necessary for the viewing audience to know? No. But would it be neat for the creators of the YouTubers to know? Yeah. I mean, there are people that do timestamps, but timestamps don't tell you when someone, at a point where someone has stopped to comment on the video. Timestamps are just a point where someone is acknowledging something in the video and putting either their own reaction to it. That's all what timestamps are. So with timed comments, it's cool from a creator standpoint, so they know exactly where in the video they paused and typed it in the comment. Now granted, could someone have fast forward or rewind it to that time point over there? Yeah, sure, they could have rewinded and made a comment at that point over there. I mean, heck, I've definitely rewinded at points and made comments of things I've seen once I was done with the video. That point over there, does that mean I watched up to that point in the video and commented? No, that just means I went back to a certain point to type in a timestamp and comment. Or there have been very seldom do I make a comment prior to finishing a video, and seldom do I look at the comment section prior to finishing a video, because I've been watching the Call of Duty streams lately. Not inside the streams themselves, well, very seldom. But just watching it once it's done streaming and just catching up with stuff over here, it's kind of interesting. I mean, it is boring. I will say it's boring. Only in the fact that the lack of game modes. There's only 3 game modes for competitive categories: hardpoint, search and destroy, and control, which is buns. I don't know, if I was someone looking into a competitive league, I just saw 3 game modes. And on top of that, it's not only that there's 3 game modes, it's only 5 maps. How you have 3 game modes you're looking at, there's only 5 maps. Overwatch, a game where there's, I think there's 3 game modes as well, because there's, I want to say assault. It's been a while since I played Overwatch, so if I get this wrong, forgive me. But there's assault, which is basically you're taking the payload and pushing it to 3 different objectives, 1 checkpoint, the 2nd checkpoint, and then the final checkpoint. Control, where you try to go over and take control of a point. Oh, never mind, there's 4 game modes. There's control, where you try to take control of 2 points, where you have to capture 2 points, and the other side defends. And then once it defends, the other side gets a chance to defend. And then if all 3 points get captured, then you have to capture those points. Then if you capture those points, then the other side have a chance to go back to capture it over there. Then it's to some sort of tiebreaker thing. Oof. Yeah. And then yeah, there's another one where it's a mix of control and assault, where you have to capture a point first, and then you push the payload to 2 different checkpoints. And then the 4th mode, which I forgot what it's called, but I think it's King of the Hill. It's either hardpoint. It's either technically called hardpoint or King of the Hill, where basically one team, you sits on a point, you try to gain control of the point for as long as you can. You reach up to 100%, basically. So yeah, Overwatch has 4 game modes, and guess how many maps altogether are from those game modes? I want to say it's 15. I want to say 15 different maps. I know it's been a while, but I want to say it's 15 different maps, because there's New Bonnie, there's Gibraltar, there's that desert map, there's Ilios. There's 3 different places in Ilios. Oh yeah, in terms of the King of the Hill, in terms of that, it's the best 2 out of 3. And the best part about it is it's in 1 location, but there's 3 different spots for it. Yeah, 3 different spots. And it's a best of 3 situation. I want to say it's a best of 3 or a best of 5. So yeah, there's variety there. And there's 3 different ones. There's Ilios, there's the Lijiang Market, and I forgot the last one. But yeah, I think it's Dorado. No, Dorado's not it. Dorado's an assault point, or whatever that combined game mode is called. Like I said, it's been a while since I played Overwatch, but I was thinking about it yesterday because my cousin got back on it. This cousin is a few months younger than me. We're relatively the same age, so when I refer to my cousins, the majority of the time I'm referring to people my age, literally. So I'm not referring to baby cousins, I'm not referring to older cousins. Well, both of them are technically younger than me, but still, they're not younger to the point where we can't connect on a generational or even a humor standpoint. We can basically vibe, and it's not weird or awkward. You understand? So yeah, he was trying to get back on Overwatch because Overwatch has the whole Overwatch 2 thing going on, and I miss playing Overwatch. The reason why I stopped was because of how increasingly toxic the competitive scene got, to the point where now, well, before you just get kicked out. If you quit a casual match, you get kicked out for that, that's fine. With Rocket League now, they got that thing. I also play Rocket League. They got that thing where you quit out of any match. It used to be just competitive and extra mode matches because it affected people, but just a casual match you quit, you get penalized for it, the same as if you would quit a competitive match, which I don't like. So if I want to quit the game, let them get some teammates reload or whatnot over here, what's the issue? I don't know. It's just stupid. In Overwatch, I understand because, well, in Overwatch, the casual scene is cancer. The toxic scene is just toxic. I said the toxic scene. The competitive scene is just toxic. That's cancerous by over time being cancerous, not cancerous in nature. The casual, over the other hand, though, you get mother levels running 4, 5 DPS over here, which I like the fact that they changed attack and defense to DPS in general, because basically people were using defense players such as Junkrat, not necessarily Torbjorn, but Junkrat. I think Symmetra was a support, and then she got pulled over to DPS when people were using Symmetra, because Symmetra was the only support that I believe was a non-healing support. It was just there for teleports and stuff, or maybe she was a defense. Either way, Bastion, yeah, I know. And then I know that was before they gotten new tanks and new support characters such as Brigitte. I think it's Brigitte. I may be wrong. It's either Brigitte or Brigitte. And then Bastion, Baptiste. I already said Bastion. Baptiste. And then, Anna, or not Anna, Ash, the McCree impersonation, which we're not calling McCree anymore. I don't know what his freaking name is, but yeah, Jesse McCree was the name of a rapist, and people have issue with it. Blah blah blah. Man. Sure. Change the mother lover's name. Also make Soldier 76 gay. I don't know. I don't got a problem with gay characters in general. I only got a problem if you're using it to pander towards a certain audience. And that's my main issue with over here. It doesn't matter what they believe or what they do over here. If it's a good character, it's a good character. If it's a bad character, it's a bad character. Overwatch just announced Soldier 76 being gay just so they can pander to the LGBTQ community. There's no other reason why. There was no explanation. I'm not even sure who he had a relationship with. Was it with Reaper? I think, was it freaking with Reaper? Is that where the gay association came from? I know it certainly wasn't Reinhardt, because Reinhardt and Anna had a thing. I don't know. I'm just going by based on what I know from in-game stuff and from their characters talking. I'm not going off from Overwatch lore that I had to look up or watch shorts to and this, that, and the fourth. It's all in-game stuff. Anna and Reinhardt was the thing. And then Brigitte is Torbjorn's child with who I'm not sure. You know, Mercy and McCree. No, Mercy and Reaper have a flame together. I know the OG league was it Soldier, McCree, Ryan, Anna, Mercy, and then someone else. And then McCree went off down and done his own thing with freaking Widow. I want to say Sombra and Doomfist, some other kind of anti-Overwatch league over here, because Reaper got kicked out for some things, blah blah blah. And one of those freaking missions over there. Jesus, I sound so uninformed on Overwatch. It's crazy. I mean, it used to be my favorite game. Favorite game all time? Possibly at one point. I don't want to deny myself of saying that, but it's certainly my favorite game for a long time. And I just kind of fell in love with it. I was just, for the last several months I was playing that game, I was just playing on a deathmatch. I want to say 10% was on a casual, never on competitive. I never did competitive. The only competitive thing I did was just the 6v6 deathmatch the 1v1 deathmatch, the Lucio Ball, my cuz, and yeah, that's about it. Everything but normal competitive. And I think we ever did competitive, it was just to make placements. That's it. Cause plat hell is real. I made diamond once in that game. I made diamond once. One season did I get diamond. It was only in a qualifying match. I was what? I think 3,000. 3,000 is considered diamond in that game. So yeah, I still remember. 2,000. Let's see. I think because there's bronze. Any placement below 2,000 is considered bronze, and once you reach 2,000, that's silver. Once you get to 2,500, that's gold. 3,000 is diamond. 3,500 is, I think it's grandmaster. The 3,500 is considered grandmaster, and then if you place in the top 50 or so, that's considered champs, or maybe it's master rank, and then it's grandmaster, and then top 50. I don't know. I gotta go back. All I know is that I have a bunch of freaking loot boxes. I got over 200 loot boxes unopened. I mean, I kept certain loot boxes, such as the annual event loot box. I just want to keep one of each, just so I gotta have memories of it over here. I know I missed certain events. Shoot, the last time I played the game was in June of last year, I want to say. June of last year. Maybe earlier than that. Yeah, so it's been a long while since I played Overwatch. It's been a long while. Cause yeah, I got the anniversary event loot box. I got the first event loot box where they had that thing, they're doing that story mode, quote unquote thing. And then I got the Chinese New Year loot box, or the Lunar loot box. Got a Halloween loot box. Got a Christmas loot box. I don't think they did anything for St. Patrick's Day. No, they didn't. Maybe. I don't got a loot box for that. So I started playing the game in March. Not March 2020, but March 2018, after my cousin was playing the game for a month or so. You know, we took turns over there, and then I decided to get the game in March of 2018. Was it March of 2018? No, I think it was March 2017, because the Overwatch League came out in March 2018. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's when the Overwatch League came out. So it had to be March 2017. Cause I think I was still a junior before that time. Cause I grinded heavily in the summer, and I couldn't have done it. Yeah, I started grinding heavily in the summertime. Cause I remember I was in there during the first, season 4? I think season 4 was my first season. Season 3 or season 4 of Overwatch was my first season. So yeah, that's how early I was on the game. Oof. Jesus, man. Are y'all entertained by this? Are y'all actually entertained? I don't know. I don't know what entertained. Oh, by the way, yeah, I think I beat the ice cream boss. No, I didn't. I want to say that's about 4 attempts? I haven't been counting. If you've been counting, good job, but I'm gonna speculate and say this is attempt number 6. Because attempt number 1 sent me to the store, because that's my first loss. And now I'm certain I failed 4 more times after that now. So this is attempt number 6. Oof, running up on time over here. Try to leave my father's. I wanted to bathe myself first. I don't know, maybe I'll do that and I'll finish out this closing part. Nah, screw it. I'll just run down to the end of time and do this over here. I thought about cutting this out too, just cutting out the parts to where, just to speed up things along, but nah, I'm just gonna do this podcast style. Just let it run, just let my mouth run, let whatever hang, and try to not have too much dead air in between, if I can help it. Also, why these freaking dudes over here below run so goofily? I don't like this mother love over here. It's just a walking register. I was about to say a walking receipt, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I almost said a walking receipt. But a walking register to collecting up the money. Why can't he collect the money during this whole thing? That would have been hot. No, he's standing there patiently waiting for his money to grab on. So you can start on and on, but these bills getting rolled on. And see, I've listened to that song so many times, but this third and fourth lines of the chorus, I always get mixed up. I know it was it. I've been patiently waiting for a trap to explode on. You can settle your what you ask your fold off. Ain't really think for not to so long. You think I'm gonna fucking fall off your soul. I know, and you think that I'm gonna fucking fall off your soul wrong. That's the fourth part. That's the final part of that hook or chorus, whatever you want to call it. The problem is, I don't remember the third line. I've been hot for so long. I know it's patiently waiting for a track to explode on. You can start if you want, but you'll get rolled on. I've been hot for a long time. Make me so long. Something. I don't know. I always forget that part for some reason. Ooh. I've been looking at that goddamn period so much, it makes me want to look at a Nickelodeon cartoon. It really does. Having so much peace and quiet for so long, I haven't heard or realized what a helicopter or jet sounded like. Thanks for reminding me of that about that aircraft. Whichever one you are. Shoot. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Now I wonder what you are. I almost butchered that. Well, I did butcher it. I almost forgot the lines of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. I was about to call that Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Bell. I'm not joking. What the heck is wrong with me? I'm not even drunk, man. I'm sober. I'm sober as a malnourished gopher, okay? What's wrong with me? I really got issues. Oh yeah, what happened to the beach? Oh yeah. So I didn't equip the beach ball. Spoiler alert, I didn't equip the beach ball until next episode. So you're gonna see that next episode, me using the beach ball. Why I didn't equip the beach ball? Because I thought about me purchasing it, would have equipped it, but I didn't see that. Did I care also? No, I didn't care. I have pride too. I wanted to beat this ice cream man, and now I'm gonna be done so. But yeah. Ugh. My nose is bothering me a little bit. Well, I actually had to trim my nose earlier. My nose hair's been building out. I haven't trimmed my nose in months, by the way. I'm a hairy guy, but of course one of the places that would not grow hair so fast is nose hair. Nose hair in general is much smaller to the rest of your hair. The only hair that can compete in shortness of length will be your pubes and then the hair on your feet. And my feet though, I think one is at least 1 inch long, or a couple is 1 inch long. I got hairy feet. I got hair on the top of my feet, and then on my big toe, my right big toe and my left big toe. I got hair. Actually, yeah, I got hair on my left big toe. Not as much as my right big toe for some reason, but yeah, I got hair on the top of my feet. I got hair on my ankles, hair on my legs, hair on my thighs, hair on my balls. Thankfully, no hair on my eyes, but on my eyelids. Hair on my eyebrows, hair on my head, arms, underarms, shoulders, back, whatever you want. I got hair all the place, baby. Shoot. I'm not even sure what the title of this video. I know what to title this video. I don't know what to call the episode in general. Whether I want to call this a podcast, whether I just want to call this some nonsense, whatever. That's all a bunch of this is just nonsense and filter or filler. I'm not talking plastic surgery, baby. Shoot. This is 100% organic, boring. What the hell? Oh yeah, I forgot to cut off. Jesus Christ. So ignore that right there. So, as y'all know, I don't know if you know, well, nobody really knows because nobody watches my videos, but I record this all through my PlayStation via the share button. Now I have a 60-minute limit on the clips. So, yeah, there's my 60 minutes right there. Means I was playing this for an hour at this point. Just keep that in mind. But thankfully the rest of this video is going to be short, sweet, and sound. Yes, spoiler alert, baby. So take whatever you counted at. I believe this is at least 5. I know it's at least 5. It's the 5th time I faced him? Probably not. But if this is the 5th time I've been on this level, certainly. I can say that with certainty. Look at that. I missed the block opportunity. I was so bad. I was super bad. The reason why I was bombing his boss is not for being just underpowered with the gun power, but just being stupid when it came to forming blocks. I got better though. I really did. Things didn't start clicking until I want to say episode 2. If not, then episode 3 for sure. Though this game will give you some struggle, and certain guns are better than other guns. These, not gonna lie, these 3 guns they give you off the rip, best guns in the game. Not lying. There are debatably a couple guns that are better. For me, these are the not the top 3. The skull is alright. I say the igloo, the dragon, and then it's either between the vegetable gun. Yes, there's a vegetable gun, or the vegetable gun, or the fork gun. But yeah, that's gonna be the video right there. Thank you guys for watching. Like this video, subscribe to become a trader today. Hopefully you like this podcasted style of episode over here. There's gonna be a couple more coming in the way here, but yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe to become a trader today, baby. Peace.